Hi all and welcome back to Nick Morel at Nick Morel Abstracts, and hope you guys are all keeping safe. Just finished this one. It's a large Winsor Newton 48 by 24 canvas. The customer didn't want me to do a tutorial on this one, but you've seen the similar swipes I've done. So I'm just showing you the basics, what I've used to create this. All the cold tones. It's turned out really nice. So very large canvas. The base coat again is Pebeo, and it's the 41 in the Pebeo high velocity range, mixed 50-50 with the Liquitex Pour Medium, as you've seen in my other work. So the colours we've used, or the customer wanted to go with their decor, it's all the cold tones, and as you can see, we've got some Mars black here, some metallic silver, some pewter, metallic pewter, which I mixed up myself. The different grey tones. We've got the opaque grey by Pebeo, and the silver and the black. And we've gone for sort of 3/4 effect. Again, I put my signature line across the middle, as you can see, with my palette knife. And through that palette knife, you can probably see there, I've added just through the middle, and it's the Extreme Sheen Deco Arts, and that's the pearl, metallic-y pearl. I've just added it through all the colours there and swiped through, and then added some more just to create a bit of interest. So it's a large canvas, this one. It was done with the kitchen roll technique, wet on the edges. You can see there, I come in all the metallics and the cold tones. Makes this one something different from the colours I normally do. But done with the same process. And so once this is high glossed up, going to make a stunner on his walls. So I hope you're keeping safe in the lockdown. I'm not sure if it's what week 15 I'm in now, so I haven't been working since the 23rd of March. But lucky enough, I've been painting a lot and selling paintings, and that's really helped me and my family out. Again, big shout out to Catherine Osmore at Cos Creations, beautiful lady, and she helped me out and managed to get me some more products to create some more artwork to sell. So check her out, her art is amazing. And a beautiful lady. And so I just thought I'd show you this one as I'd finished. I'll see how this dries, may tweak it a little bit, but it's quite nice at the moment, especially with the pearls through the middle. Complements all the colours. So the metallic silvers, the opaque grey by Pebeo. It's quite a flat colour, so I did mix a bit of pearl white in with that, just to give it all a metallic look. But so if you watch my other tutorials, it's all done with the same process, with the kitchen rolls swipe, just wetting the bottom edge, pulling through to create these stunning effects. these reflection pours. And just try these colours together. So don't be scared of using the blacks and the pewters. So get your background on first. You've seen me do that before. That's a 41 high velocity Peebo white, 50-50 mix, a tiny bit of water. And that's how you create that stunning look. And so the metallics, probably can't see that. And again, you've seen me there at the end. It's just what I do on my reflection swipes. You've probably seen it before. The last thing I do with a palette knife, and I'll start midway and I'll go this way first and then go back to the middle and then palette knife that way across. And then once I've finished, I've literally got my spatula again, tiny bits of whichever colour you fancy. This time I added some more pearl, and just run it through the void I'd created with the palette knife. And once it dries and moves a little bit, as you can see there, it moves into the other colours and just creates a bit more interest on that line. So you probably see me, I do that on all my reflection swipes. But it's fine if you don't want to do that. Just something I like to do. It's always nice to try and put your mark on something. I mean, everyone tries to copy other people's work and look. So I don't mind that at all. I'm fine. I'll give any advice that you guys would like. Try and help you with your art. It's all an idea, and so you put your twist on it. It's just something I do. Just finish off with the line. It's a real wet day here in Suffolk in the UK. It's been quite hot the last few days. Probably too hot for painting with this medium. Too cold's no good and too hot's no good. It's probably perfect today. It's about 19 degrees in my garage here where I've got my studio, and this one will dry perfectly in that temperature. So too hot, it will dry too quick. You'll get cracking. Even with the Liquitex Pour Medium on a 50-50 mix, it dries almost too fast. But today, say 18, 19 degrees here in the UK, absolute perfect. Obviously in the winter I have a heater and try and get it to that temperature. So you spend a lot of money, and especially with a big canvas like this. The Winsor Newton canvas this size, I think it was £25, and that was on an offer. A large canvas, and in this one I've used probably a litre of liquid pour medium. I think I've used about 900 mils of the white background on this large one, and not so bad with the blacks, the greys. But you can see you throw a lot of money at the painting. So my advice is, before you go for a big canvas like this, try and get it perfection on smaller canvases. There's nothing worse than going for a canvas this size. We've all done it. And then it's in the bin. It's heartbreaking. We've all done it. So my advice is, go for just even for 12 by 12 small canvases. You can buy them from Hobbycraft and the smaller art craft shops wherever you are in the world, and just try and perfection the art first, and then move on to larger and larger canvases. So go to a 12 by 12 and then up to a 24 by 24, and just try and get it perfection until you attempt the big canvas like this. Otherwise you'll be chucking lots of money. But try and use the best products you can. If you're especially going to sell your art, which I sell all my art, and the PBO range paints I use, I'm really confident in what I use them now. The metallic finishes they give are fantastic. The Deco Arts I use a lot as well. They're really good. You've got some natural lacing in this, but no silicone oil. Never use silicone oil in any of my swipes. You just don't need it. It will make it too busy. You get natural interest by just the swipe technique. But say any questions you need, feel free to ask me. I'll try and help out as much as I can. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube. That's Nick Morel Abstracts. You'll find me. There's lots of tutorials on there, some different stuff. Done lots of swipes this lately. It seems to be people really like the swipes at the minute. So as this dries, it's going to create more interest. I'll put a picture up this once it's finished. So a lot of my stuff goes on Facebook as well, Instagram. Just search Nick Morel. Nick Morel Abstracts on Instagram. It's all on there. As you can see, nice colours. So don't be scared to go for the cool tones. And so this will be finished off with Liquitex high gloss varnish. 4 coats of that, 4 thin coats. So the tutorial on my page how I do that, and that's a simple way of it makes like a resin finish. It's a lot cheaper than resin. 4 thin coats of the high gloss, must be the high gloss. You'll see it gives like a glass-like finish, and when you use metallics, it really makes them pop. But say just try and, I always use the Winsor Newton canvases. They are expensive, but if you're going to sell your art, just use the best products you can. Okay, so we'll try and leave it there. Just thought I'd show you that. Sorry I couldn't show you the tutorial on this one, but there's very similar ones on my page. So the company that bought this one, or have bought this one, or commissioned this one, just asked me if I could not do a tutorial on this one. So I've honoured their wishes, being they're buying this off me. But there you go. So that's my reflection swipe with the cool colours. You've got the silvers, the pewters, the blacks, the greys, reflection swipe on a 48/24 canvas, all done with a kitchen towel swipe method. So okay guys, so keep safe. We will beat this. It's looking a bit brighter out there with the virus. Numbers are definitely coming down. We just need to adhere to the government guidelines. Keep safe and keep away from each other. Otherwise we're going to go straight back to square one, and this will all be a waste of time. A lot of businesses like mine have really suffered. I'm a hairdresser by trade. At Finicky's Hair-Design, me and my wife Fiona, we own that. And so we've been not working since the 23rd of March. Fingers crossed we're back on July the 4th, but that's all watching the R number. If it goes up again, we'll be on lockdown some more. And we really need to get back to work. Okay, so have a good day, guys. Give this one a try. And any questions, feel free to message me. But please add me on the YouTube channel. That's Nick Moore Abstracts, and share to your friends, your art friends. This will really help them out. Try something different. Okay, so we'll end it there. Keep safe, guys. Until next time, we'll see you later.